Happy St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Beautiful morning. And we're doing a seated breath meditation practice this morning that'll be short. So if you would like, you can grab a chair and do the whole sequence on the chair. I'll be doing it on the floor. This will be some hip openers and balancing the chakras. So we'll start with just some easy flow forward, lifting the heart, and exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Think of the spine as a very flexible piece of metal, and you don't want to bend it in any one spot. You want to flex and extend the piece of metal in an even way. That's what we're doing with the spine. And we'll start to move a circular pattern here. Circumducting. And you can take this as fast or as slow as you'd like. I'm doing a pretty slow pace myself because it feels so good. I want to hit every area of the hip. And then we'll reverse the action. Just going in the opposite direction. And we'll pause in the center. The energy centers of the body, or chakras as they're called, align along the spine. And we refer to them in color just as a reference. The first chakra, the root Muladhara chakra being red, and then the solar plexus, the second chakra, third chakra is the solar plexus, is Swadhisthana. We have Anahata, which is the heart chakra, throat, third eye, and crown. So we'll be looking at aligning the chakras physically and emotionally so we have a better day, so you're ready for the day. Revisit this practice to set your day up. The first chakra, we're going to breathe in with the arms coming up. Forceful out the mouth on the way down. So the arms come up and then exhale down as such. Inhale, raise the knees, exhale, down. Here we go. Ha, 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 ha. Bring the arms overhead, inhale. Reach and lengthen through the spine, hold the breath. And exhale. Bring hands back down to the heart center. Shake the wrists, roll the shoulder. Then we'll take a circumduction again, a little faster pace. And then we'll shorten it. So you'll hold the head still and just move the ribs. The head is as if it's on a pole, and we're circling around the pole. We'll take it a little faster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then reverse the action. So waking up our middle section. Hold the head still. Move just the ribs. which requires so much of our midsection all the way around. And then we'll speed it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, reaching side to side with the ribs. Arms come out. Palms open. Side to side reach. If you are in a chair, you'll want to position yourself so that your back is not leaning against the chair. You have plenty of space around you to hold the arms out. And we'll take it up and over, planting the hand. And one arm comes overhead. Go full breath in. Out through the nose. Inhale. Let's twist through the torso and then exhale. Rotate again. Inhale. Rotate open. And exhale. Rotate closed. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Rainbow the arms so we come back to center. Tall spine, sit bones very anchored, and take it to the other direction. If you're on a chair, just simply holding one arm up, and then we'll rotate it slightly to the sky and then rotate it down. You can touch your knee, touch the floor. Inhale, rotate open. Exhale, rotate back down. Again. One more time. So we go a little bit further each time. And bring the arms overhead, interlacing the fingers again. Pull upward, lifting the rib cage away from the hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release the hands back down to the heart. Let's take a little shoulder roll. So far, we've worked first, second, third chakra. We'll take Anahata, fourth chakra, St. Patrick's Day chakra. The color is green. Hands out, elbows lifted as high as your shoulder. And then you can bring your hands on the shoulder, resting, or here in goalpost. We'll twist each side. And this is more of a pendulum swing. So the elbows actually help the rotation to happen. So we're not placing it, we're actually getting a little momentum. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale right, exhale left. Remember to keep the elbows elevated. As high as the shoulder. Ten, 9, 8. 2 and 1. Switch sides. So we'll inhale left, exhale right. Again, elbows high. The head can be looking straight forward or twisting with the body. 10 more. 9. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release it. Take a little shoulder roll. That's definitely a little more intense with the shoulder. And then we'll come to a kneeling position or possibly standing if that's a little more comfortable for you. We're switching up the sit. And if you're in a chair, of course, you can stay in the chair. I'm going to place a block between my ankles and sit back. So I'm now kneeling with support. Take the hands interlaced underneath the chin, and we'll work the throat chakra or balance the throat chakra. Raising the elbows high. Inhale, the chin presses down. Full breath in, exhale. We'll take the chin up and bring the elbows and palms together. Inhale, chin down, elbows up. Exhale. I'm going to open the mouth wide. Take the tongue out. And do a lion's breath. Inhale, chin down, elbows up. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Three more. Two more. Last one. And then release. Open the arms and shoulder roll again. For this next one, the third eye. Again, you can remain seated or standing. I'll show this one standing because it has a step forward and then a step back. But before I do, I'll just demonstrate. Your eye here is going to be closed, symbolic of closing your third eye or the forehead, sixth chakra. So as you close the eyes and cover, you'll take an exhale and then inhale, open the shutters and look all around, finding something you haven't noticed before. Exhale, hands come in, inhale, open, and exhale. And if you are standing, on inhale, you'll step forward. Here, expand your gaze, your peripheral vision. Exhale, step back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Again, this is symbolic of opening the third eye. Inhale, open. You could stay seated or kneeling. Inhale, open. I like standing. It feels really good. One more. And pause, bringing hands to heart center. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Seated or standing, and I'll show this next one seated. The breath pattern is in twos. We bring the hands to the heart center and draw all the way up through the crown of the head. Inhale like a spout of energy coming out of the crown of the head. We're opening to the universe. Exhale, plant the hands down to your side. Inhale, lift the heart and chest. Arms sweeping motion up, and exhale, the hands down. Inhale, rise up through all 7 chakras. Exhale, place the hands behind you. Inhale, lift the heart. Arms come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale. And exhale, back. Lift. Inhale. Circle the palms back together. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, inhale. Through the chakras. Exhale, lean back. Inhale. Coming back to center. And the hands come to the heart. Just place the hands on the heart here. And notice the energy now versus when we began. Maybe there's a little more calm or a little more connection. With that set, how would you like to experience your day? With more enthusiasm, with more wonder, with more awe? Take your Miracle March theme and add a word that you'd like to experience today. How would you like to act, feel, see the world through a particular lens? I'm choosing wonder today. I want to see the world through the eyes of a child. The wonder of it all and the newness of every blade of grass. You know, the excitement that a child experiences just waking up and being in awe and wonder of the world. So once you have found your particular lens to see the world through, it's called an intention. We're just setting ourselves up to experience life a little differently, right? And that's a reminder each time we come, each breath we take, and throughout the day, a reminder of coming back to that space and experience. So remove the block. Let's take the legs out. This is staff pose, Dandasana. If you're in a chair, if you have a chair in front of you, you could lift the feet on, or a stool, something of that nature. You can still do staff pose, and you're sitting on the edge of your seat, raising up vertically the spine, straight to the sky. Take the arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, bend the right knee in and take a little twist, and then press it forward. Let's bring the arms down to the side to make this a little bit easier. Bend. You'll twist softly to the side and then come back to center. Exhale, twist to the right, bending the knee. Inhale, center, arms come overhead, and exhale, left. That's my floor making that sound, my sit bones against the floor. Open, and back to center. So it's like we're doing a slow motion pedal in one of those paddle boats along the water. One last time to the right. We're going to hold this spin, place the hand at the ankle, this arm comes wide, and take it back just a little further. You might even be able to look back at your hand in a rotation and a slight flexion, forward motion. And bring it back to center and straighten the right leg. Left leg bends. We'll take a deeper twist here. Opening the palm, the shoulder, and the waistline, all twisting to the left. And come back to center. Both knees bend. We'll sandwich the belly, the chest to the thigh, and then reach forward to connect the feet. As you connect with the feet, place the fingers in between each toe, if possible. And for some, maybe you can get some of the fingers, like on my left side, I only can get 3 fingers. My right side, I have 4. And then just pull the toes back and flex your feet as high as they'll go. Then step on the gas pedal, curl the toes as much as you can forward. So you're taking the chest forward. And exhale, curl back. Inhale, exhale, curl forward. Inhale, curl back. Exhale, curl forward. And back again. Release. And wiggle. Now just take the toes themselves back and forward. We want full range of motion here. Rotate through the ankle. So take the feet slightly apart and rotate, planting the heel and rotate, making a big circle with your big toe. It's like I'm drawing a circle. My knees are actually circling as well. Then reverse the action. You're getting some mobility here. Very good. And shake the legs out. Pat the shins, pat the thighs, the hips, the arms, all the way up to the crown of the head. And then just give your head a tap motion all the way around. Wake up, wake up, wake up, and then take the thumbs right along the occipital ridge and rub. So this is just at the base of the skull, from the ears, back of the ear, all the way to the center of the head. Your thumbs riding along the ridge, and giving a little wake up. Down the neck. Going to release any tension there. So we start the day with no tension headaches. That tends to get tight, and that may cause tension headaches throughout the day. So we'll watch that. And then let's lie on your back gently. And we'll do some pelvic tilts. We're going to do the rest of the class on the ground. So the hip, top of the hip lifts. You can see I have space here. I can slide my whole arm behind my back. That's going to be the inhale, and the belly rises up. On the exhale, I'm going to take a drill, the navel to the spine, and press all the air out. Now I cannot move my hand. So the inhale is a lift, expansion through the belly. Exhale, drill down, navel to spine, low back to the mat. Inhale, raise the low back and belly. Exhale, press down. And I should say arch, because you're pulling away from the floor, but your hips are not lifting. Exhale. And so what you can see here is the pelvis moving, rocking forward and back, an anterior lift, and then a posterior pressing. Let's take a couple more now that you have the hang of it. One more. And then just take it to a neutral spine. Arms at your side. Lift the hips. Slide the, actually we'll just lift the hips. Squeeze an invisible block in the knees so you're not riding the outer edges of the feet, but the inner ball and heel has equal weight. Weight to the back of the head and weight on the back of the shoulders. There's no weight on the cervical spine. And then we'll lower back down to the earth. Extend your left leg to the floor. Bring the right leg in. So we're catching the knee and drawing it closer to the shoulder. A nice split. Extend the right leg to the sky. Hold behind the hamstring and press the heel forward. So we have a straight leg, vertical upright, and straight leg on the ground. And then start to push the hand back into the hamstring. And then take the hand to the ankle and possibly draw the shin a bit closer. A little trick here, if you have really tight hamstrings, is to bend the base leg. That gives you more movement and it takes out some of the anxiety. So either or, and then we'll open the leg to the side. Again, it doesn't not have to be straight. Base leg, possibly bent. And I'm taking the right foot more at the diagonal. And then cross your right ankle over the left thigh and draw the knee towards you. So we're doing the hip, hamstrings, stretching to free up the low back. And quad, we'll do a quad as well, hips, hams, and thighs. Just a deep breath in, deep breath out. And of course, if you're on a chair, you could modify most of this to be on the chair. You're just seated and you're taking the ankle across the thigh and then leaning forward rather than bringing the knee to you. And then we'll drop the foot and roll over to the side, left side. And we're getting a stretch all the way across, deeper through the hip and low back gets to release. The head's going to roll side to side. Awesome. And then bring it back to center. Stack the knees together and roll all the way over to your left. Straightening the legs out. We'll bring the right heel towards the glute and stretch the quad. The way to make this stronger is to take your tailbone and tuck it towards, lengthen it straight towards the front of the room, or it's just straight forward. Straight down, I guess you should say. And press the foot into the hand into the foot. Opening the front quad. And then release that back to center. Both knees into the chest. And hold the left leg and extend the right leg to the floor. And then we'll work the second side. Straighten the leg to the sky and press forward. And I'm going to squeeze the hamstring with my hands and up next to the bone and press the hamstring forward into the hand and give your whole hamstring a little love up and down the back side of the leg. And then take the hand to the ankle and gently draw the shin towards the forehead. You could bend the base leg. That might give you a little more extension. And this early in the morning, perhaps we want to keep the knee a little more bent. And the heat of the day, when the muscles are warm, you could probably go a little bit deeper. And let's take the left leg out to the side. So you're going to keep the base leg bent. If you want, you could straighten it. I'll show the bend position. And then take the left ankle, cross it over the right thigh. So we've made a figure four. If you're seated, you just lean forward. If you're on your back, then we'll pull the right knee towards the shoulder, giving a stretch to the left hip. Gently press Press the knee open slightly. Touch down with the right foot. Drop the knees over to your right. The arms come all the way out. And we'll roll the head right to left, left to right. And back again, releasing the head. And the neck and the shoulders. And bring it back to center. We'll stack the knees together, rolling all the way over to your left or to your right side. Bend the left knee and we'll kickstand the heel to the glute. Tuck the tailbone and then drive the knee straight down. So if we were standing, it would be towards the ground, but it's towards the side wall at the moment. Full breath in, full breath out. You can support the head. And if you're in a chair, you could do this standing with the hand on one chair. And then you're bending one leg behind you. And come back to center. Bend both knees. We're going to take this side to side, starting with the left. Turn all the way onto your left side. Your right arm's going to circle around and meet your left. Inhale, open. Keeping the hand to the ground. The legs come around. And let's actually bend the left elbow. Bring it across the shoulder and then sandwich palm to palm. And then circle it around. This might take a lot of coordination. Pause right here when the shoulders are against the floor. And we have this deeper stretch through the low back. And then you're going to lift the knees all the way over to the left. Bring your right hand now across the chest and meet the left palm. And then circle above the head. Pause. Shoulders open. And then let the lower torso follow suit. And we'll finish it off here. Take that a couple more times. Flowing from one side to the other. With any variation that you would like to take. I personally like the arms coming overhead, so I'm going to do that coming and going. One more time each side. And then simply come all the way back to center. And extend the legs to the corner of your mat, taking a full Shavasana. We'll just be here for a minute. You can take the eyes cover, eyes, and or a blanket over the body. Certainly make this comfortable, warm, and possibly darker for your eyes. Turn the lights down a little bit. Integration pose from head to toe. We've balanced the energy centers of the body for greater productivity. Just let yourself rest in the cradle of the earth. We give, and we also want to receive and fill our cups, feel and nurture the body energetically, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And then stretch the arms out, the legs. Take a big breath in. As if you're yawning the whole body. Roll to one side. You'll curl the arms and the knees into the chest. In wonder, in awe, or whatever you have set your intention up, yourself up to experience today. Let that experience be infused in all that you do. Then come up to a seated pose, hands to heart center. We'll finish our 40-minute, 30-minute practice. The palms together, shoulders relax, and just observe and notice how you feel from the inside out, and not what other people are telling you or what I'm feeling this way because such and such is going on. It's how am I feeling from the inside and projecting out. That's the setup. So you want to start to be the observer. Quiet the mind and have a chance to notice how we feel. This gives us a chance to respond to life appropriately versus react, which is usually a knee-jerk reaction to whatever is going on and whatever's playing in our head. So if we're in a state of mind that is in lack or scarcity mode, that's how we're going to respond. We want to set ourselves up in wonder and awe. That's definitely how I'm going to respond today, with wonder, with great awe for the day. Thank you so much for joining me live and also joining me on the replay. Have a beautiful, exciting, wonderful day. Namaste.